Hello YouTube, it's Silver Age Dave. I'm in the comic room. It's Sunday morning, beautiful day. I felt like making a video today. Just one of those great days. It's been cold and a little rainy. That doesn't stop me from getting out and about, but here I am. Hey, I've noticed a lot of people have cool new intros on their channel, very exciting. There's music and graphics, and so I thought I'm in the ancient times the way I do it. So I got this new intro. Hopefully you like that. That was really something right there. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm hoping to do a quick video. We'll see what happens. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I want to do first a big shout out to Southern Comic Geek. I'm going to try to remember to put a link in the description so you can sub up Southern Comic Geek. Great channel, great guy. He does these very fun videos, true gentleman. But one of the things I like, he unboxes Walmart comics, which I enjoy Walmart comics. And you might say to yourself, Silver, what if I don't like this dude? I don't want to sub a dude I don't like. I'm guaranteeing it. You're going to like this dude. And he's very nice. A lot of people don't know I'm a famous artist. Now, I'm not famous, but I'm really, really good. So what I did is I drew a little picture of Southern Comic Geek here. So you know you're dealing with someone nice. That's him, okay? And he's holding up a little comic book. Everything looks great. But why am I shouting out Southern Comic Geek, you might ask? Come on, Silver Age Dave, get to it. Well, here's why. The other day, I was watching a video, actually evening, I think it was Friday night video, Southern Comic Geek did, and he was unopening this particular Walmart pack, which these were, a comic in here was big time in March. Still pretty big time, in my opinion, for an $8 Walmart pack. And he said, hey, there's a comic book that sometimes is in here, and if you look very closely, and all that stuff escaped my attention until he said, these comics have sold for as much as $200. And I said, wait a minute. Now you got Silver's attention, because I held this in my hands. I was buying other Walmart packs, but I knew two of my Walmart stores had these. I didn't know if it was the special one. And so what he said is you have to look on the side, and if you look real close, you can tell if it's in there. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. So I ended up going to my we have a lot of Walmarts, but I went to two of my Walmarts and bought that pack. Now I already unboxed it, which the wrapping is somewhere else. But the first comic, of course, is Legion of Superheroes 11. That's the cover book you're looking for. The second book in here, we've got Batman 92. Okay, what's it say? Pawns of the Designer. All right, very exciting. Love to have that. And these books, you know, they're all $5, well, probably $4 because they're DC. We've got Metalman. Shout out to Metarog. Loves the Metalman. This is Tina's story. And then the book you're actually looking for in here, and I'll tell a little bit of the story, is this Genlock number 6. Okay, and this one, I would say, is a 9/8. If I had to say, that's what I would say. I'm a little shaky because Silver had some coffee and a cookie with some chocolate on it. So I'm very shaky. Look at that. All right. A friend of the family used to say, check the fuzz on that peach. And I always felt that was a funny thing to say. So I think it's just a nice copy of it. So what's interesting on this is it's a very distinctive cover. Okay, you have red, black, teal, black, white, red, a lot of distinction. It goes into a little gray, and then it's almost a solid white right down the spine. Okay, so that, in these Walmart packs, that's really what you're looking for. In this pack, it was the very last book. I don't know how that works with other packs, but it's the last book. Let me get my little comic book stand going here. I don't know how to do it. I got so much stuff in the way. We're going to do this. And so that's the one that we're looking for. And I ended up finding 3 of these. There were 4, but one of them didn't have the book in it. So again, looking at the sides, I'll try to zoom in tight There's a little glare, I apologize, but you can see here the red, the black, the teal, black, white, red, gray, and then you see that white cover right down the edge. Okay, that is how you know it's in there. And because of the value of that book, if you look up Genlock number 6, in March, there were a few of these selling. One of them sold as high as, I think, $350. Apparently, the story behind this is that Genlock number 6 was pulped. Okay, there was, of course, before that, Genlock 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But issue number 6, for whatever reason, was pulped. And so I guess if you want to read the story, you better have gotten to Walmart, bought one of these, known about it, or paid $300. Now I've seen a few of the sales. They have dropped considerably into the $60 range. That's the little poster that's on the back of there. Okay. I don't really collect those. Normally I don't take these out, but that particular comic makes it worthwhile. And sure enough, we have Legion of Superheroes. We have our Batman 92, our Metalman, and there is another copy of Genlock number 6. So happy to have it. And what the heck, we're on an unboxing frenzy. I'm not going to risk that one falling down. We know it's in there. Unlocking frenzy, everyone. If you had coffee, too much coffee, then you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's too much coffee. We've got a special guest today in the comic room. My daughter, Haley. Well, sometimes you shouldn't do that. I just sliced the cover of Legion of Superheroes number 11. So that is going home for the kiddos to read. Shouldn't have done that. But anyway, my special guest here is HaileyQuinn. My daughter HaileyQuinn, of course. Everyone has seen the famous artwork of HaileyQuinn. Looks just like her. That was done by Scoot McMahon, famous kids comic artist, who just incredible. That is HaileyQuinn there. Say hi to the fellas, HaileyQuinn.
Hi.
Hi to the fellas, she says. So this book is going to HaileyQuinn, who loves reading comics. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Yes, loves all the comics. Who's your favorite?
HaileyQuinn.
HaileyQuinn. She loves the HaileyQuinn. Yeah. And when you come in the comic room, what do you touch?
I try not to touch anything.
Don't touch.
Look for Harley.
Nothing. Don't touch nothing, is what they say. All my kids are well trained. Don't touch nothing. Anyway, back to the unboxing. There's our Batman 92, our Metalman 6, and our third beautiful copy of Genlock number 6. So if you have a Walmart, chances are, because the Legion of Superheroes was, I saw this cover so many times, held these packs in my hand so many times, and thought, I'm not going to buy that one. But look at that, hidden magic right inside. So we got 3 copies of that. Again, if you sub up Southern Comic Geek, you'll be on the insider track to wealth through comic speculating. No, not really that. He's just a fun guy and a good guy to sub up to. So tell him Silver sent you. All right. So I'll do a couple more things in this video since we're already filming. My coffee has not worn off, and I need to do other things. So I hit the comic book store. I was actually in Skokie, Illinois. Went to visit my parents for, I'm going to say, our birthdays, which my birthday was Monday. And for my birthday, I did what everybody does when they turn 53. I ran 53 miles. I went to a little park across the street from my house. It's about a 0.83, 0.85 mile trail that goes around the park. And I just ran 53 miles over there. It took me all day. That's okay. My wife and kids said, that's fine. Go run. Almost everyone came and visited me. I think everyone did. And it was generally a beautiful day. And then I got a pizza, and I drank a beer, and slept great. Went to Chicago, visited my parents, hit a comic book store there, which is called Aw Yeah Comics, which is tied to the Aw Yeah comic book brand of kids comics. And I bought a few things. First and foremost, I happened to be there relatively earlier, so I got this Fortnite, okay, Batman Point Zero, or 0 point number 1. It has the Fortnite code in it. My plan, I have a lot of kids that love playing Fortnite, so I'm going to tease them with this by never taking it out of the poly bag, so no one will ever get the code. Haley is smiling at that. She loves Fortnite, I think. I don't know. But I picked up a couple other comic books. They had a Ultimate Fallout 4 that I figured was probably an 8 or an 8.5. It had a corner ding, and I made an offer on it. It was a consignment, and I never heard from them. So I assume I didn't get it. But if you're in the Skokie, Illinois area, there was one in there. And I think with a press, it could be in the 9s. So they wanted a lot for it, though, so I didn't buy that. This is Tankers number 1. Okay. Bad idea. Looked like a cool cover. There's some glossiness. Takes you back to the 90s. So we got that. I got this Ha number 4, which I haven't read these, but I do like them, I guess. It seems like something I'd like, so I'm going to give that one a try. I had this Star Wars Adventures cover A from Disney, and this is a first print number 1. Looks like a fun read. We got Marvel Action Spider-Man number 1. I like these kid books that come out. That's a first print number 1. Got a My Little Pony ad on the back. Look at that. Beautiful. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 1 of 12. These are the things you won't see every day, right? And, oh, check this out. Godzilla Monster Protectors Rise Up, cover A. Beautiful book, beautiful cover. And I already showed the 0 point, number 1. Okay, so a couple more things. I said in a video recently that I was able to score great deals on eBay. And I'll tell you what, it's crazy out there. It is dried up fast for me. I don't think I hexed it so much as it's just gotten real competitive. People are paying prices that I just don't understand. So I'm not going to go crazy and pay those high prices. So I've kind of retracted. I'm still watching a bunch of stuff, but I'm shopping in different ways. Okay, so I have a couple local comic groups that I've joined on Facebook, and I met the one of the guys, actually a couple guys, Joshua and Brian I've met of this one local group, and Joshua was selling this particular comic, which is a What If Spider-Man Joined the Fantastic Four number 1. And I've got a few copies of this, are real clean, but he said he had some copies of it he wanted to sell. And it's a thick, it's like a square bound, but really, really nice. And he wanted a fair number for them. And I thought, what the heck? I'm going to, bring them along. Maybe I'll buy. He thought he had 2 of them. And, the page quality is good. I don't think these were ever opened. And he ended up finding 3 of them in his collection. They're all newsstand. Shout out to C. Woodard. So we've got 3 newsstand. I'm going to call them perfect copies. What does perfect mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means. I'm new at comic collecting, so beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but those are beautiful. So I got 3 of those. Love them. Those are going to get Mylar here pretty soon. And then I was watching a video, and I apologize. I don't even know whose video it was, but it was talking about key books. I think Tales of the Flip Side had it. And they showed this particular book, which I thought, boy, I don't think I own any of those. I got to own some of those. So I went online shopping. This is the second appearance of Spider-Gwen, apparently. That's what they said, and I think that's what it is. But they said in the video that there's 9 different covers. The exclusive cover that you want is this particular variant cover, which is really, really snappy. All right, and I thought, man, I don't own any of those. And So I went online shopping. Prices, go up. Anytime a big channel mentions a book, the prices are going to go up, I think, is how it works. So the prices were up. I'm like, I'm not buying that. Well, yesterday I was going through my Spider-Man special books, and sure enough, I found this pack. Okay, it was all in one thing, and I had bought this apparently quite a while ago. Didn't even know I owned it. It also has this cover in there, which is really nice. Haley gives it a And then it had this one, which is probably what I was buying it for, because I do like these kid-friendly, happy covers. I assume that's I always say Scotty Young, but it could be Scotty Young. So that's what I bought it for. But it also has this, which might be what I bought it for. Let's get our tape off of there. The tip of the day is be careful with tape. Don't try to reuse tape, guys. It's just going to lead to a little mini nightmare. So we have our tape block sitting here handy right next to the desk. And we're going to put that down there. And we're going to bring this out here. And I don't know how big this is. Let's get rid of 0 point number 1. This was the thing holding all those together. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here because that could have a little tape on it. Who knows? Get rid of the little stand. You guys are being so patient. Have some coffee. That's my advice. I'm going to have more coffee, I think. I love sounding like Beavis and Butthead, right? Can't slow down. Okay, so check that out. Look at that poster. I'll try to back up a little bit. Look at that bad boy right there. That's an unused, beautiful poster. So I don't know what other good things are going to come out of this series, this Spider-Verse, but it was a first appearance, or second appearance of Spider-Gwen, so that means I like it. I'm a sucker for anything with Gwen in the title, which, as it turns out, is very, very expensive. Nowadays, Marvel does love their Gwens, and now there's all kinds of variants coming out with Gwen, and I guess they've been doing that for a while. So we had those to show. So what else have I been doing? I'm training a lot, running. I've been doing gardening like a madman, getting my yard cleaned up and ready. We actually had snow a couple days ago, which is crazy for Northwest Ohio to get snow that late. We didn't get much, and it all melted off pretty quick. It didn't stick to the concrete, so that was good. But I've got 10 flats of flowers to put in the ground, and I can't do it. I move them out every day when it warms up so they get their sunlight, and I water them. And then at night, I got to move them back into the garage. So I guess I'm being a good caretaker of flowers. I'm doing that. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to show my email. I've had quite a few guys just want to chat with me privately. That's my email, silveragedave@gmail.com. That's the best way to get in touch with me personally. I'm not the best at immediate response on these things. If you send me an email, I read them all. Sometimes I don't get back right away. And I've got all the excuses like everyone else. 6 kids, run a lot, own a business, garden. I'm a little bit crazy sometimes. And I'm thinking of you. Send me an email. I'll get back to you. And sometimes it's real fast and immediate. Sometimes it's slow. Anyway, if you notice, the comic book that Southern Comic Geek is holding right there, Genlock number 6, that's it. Artist of the Year. They'll be contacting me, I'm sure. I might be on the Ethan Van Scriber show selling some of my original art. You never do know, right? Might make the cut, maybe not. What do you think, Mr. Chris? No, never gonna make the cut. That's okay. Don't quit my day job, Mr. Chris says. Guys, I got all kinds of video ideas and lacking in time, but I'm thinking about you. It's going to be beautiful today. I'm going to get outside and run a little bit, and HaileyQuinn is going to ride her bike and carry the water for me. It's going to be beautiful. She's nodding her head no. Hey, I also said I had a birthday. My sister Kim bought this for me at an auction. I can't really get in close because this thing is an actual canvas, original artwork, and check out the signature on this. I can't figure out who the artist is. Okay, there's a whole bunch of artists with that same last name, Figueroa. Very distinctive signature. I checked to see if it was a guy named Walter. I think it was Walter. It was not. It was not him. Very nice. We had a little chat. But if you happen to know anything about this, please let me know, because I don't know anything about it other than it's cool. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Okay, so get outside, get some fresh air, whatever problems life throws at you. I've found fresh air and a big glass of water and a little sunshine, and you start feeling a little better. Okay, so I'm thinking about you. You are important, and that's it for today. Guys, have fun. Be awesome. Silver Age Dave. Ooh, the outro. Very exciting. Silver Age Dave is out.